Hello, everyone, and welcome to the beautiful campus of Copper Hills High School in West Jordan, Utah, for some Region 2 6A basketball here on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com, presented by Ken Garf. I'm Nate Thatcher, and we've got a good one here tonight for the second meeting this season between the Mustangs of Herriman and the home team, Copper Hills Grizzlies. For Herriman, the Mustangs could not have scripted a better start to region play than what they have done in their first three games. After solid wins against Mountain Ridge and Bingham, Herriman is coming off of possibly their best game of the season, where they took down the preseason region favorite Chargers of Corner Canyon by 22 points. Not only did they do that, but junior guard Carlo Mulford dropped a casual 36-point bomb on them as well to secure the victory. Everything is looking just fine in H-Town, but a sneaky Grizzly team stands in their way tonight of a perfect region record. Meanwhile, for Copper Hills, the Grizzlies finished non-region play with a respectable 9-4 record, especially with the level of competition that they played. But things have been a struggle for them as of late to open up against their familiar foes in Region 2. The team is coming off of a tough loss on the road at Bingham, where star point guard Isaiah Reiser did his thing and finished with 25 points, but not a single teammate of his finished with more than 9. If Copper Hills wants to move to a 500 record tonight in region play, they must be at the top of their game against one of the top teams in the state in Herriman. And for tonight's starting lineup, starting with the visiting Herriman Mustangs, it'll be the star guard number 13, Carlo Mulford, along with Stockton Blanchard, Dre Stilson, Zach Tanner, and the big man down low, Cale Barclay. And for the Copper Hills Grizzlies, it'll be Isaiah Reiser, the star guard, wearing number 2, Boston Lamborn, the man who can heat it up from downtown, as well as Austin Ormond, Wesley Curtis, and Daxton Nelson getting the start tonight for the Grizzlies. The Herriman Mustangs are led by second-year head coach Doug Meacham, who bears a 35-7 record with his squad. And on the other side, it's Brian Alfrey in his first season with the Grizzlies, who boasts the record they have this season, 10-6. Should be a good one tonight, but it is possibly a must-win for the Grizzlies to get back on track after a 1-2 start in region play. The ball is tipped around and won by the Mustangs. And here is Carlo Mulford to start things off. Herriman trying to get it down low in the post. It's Barclay. A nice little floater up and around goes down. Mustangs off to a very good start, up 2-0. Can the Grizzlies respond? Here's Ormond. He picks up his dribble near the free throw line. Now toss it out. Here's Boston Lamborn driving, and he gets the layup to go. So both offenses getting what they like to do early on in their opening possessions. Here's Mulford. It's passed around back out to Carlo. Carlo gets it down low to Barclay. He's double teamed. Ball finds its way around the horn. Stilson drives. Now he picks up his dribble. Here's Cale from downtown. No good. Rebound out to Lamborn. Boston outlet pass finds its way to Ormond. Curtis gives it back to Austin for 3. No good. Rebound Stilson. Now he's going to move quickly in transition. And now he'll kick it back outside. Barclay, cross-court pass. 3 is up. And no good that time from Blanchard. But the putback is up and in for the Mustangs. So they're finding success so far down low in the post. Here's Reiser. Star guard averaging almost 19 points a game. Loves that pivot move by the free throw line. Instead he'll pass it out. Daxton Nelson back over to Isaiah. Isaiah's going to split the defense. Somehow finds his way over to Curtis for 3. No good. Rebound out to Herriman. So both teams finding good shots. Not a lot to fall, but Herriman's finding a lot of success down low near the basket. Just hit 2 minutes here in the first quarter. Mulford, nice spin move up top, and a beautiful outlet pass to the corner. Finds its way in and out, that time from Dre Stilson. And now here come the Grizzlies in transition. Lamborn left side finds Reiser. Reiser's going to go one-on-one with Carlo. Now he's pressured. He'll bring it back up top. It's a 4-2 Herriman lead. Grizzlies will set up a play here in the half court. Here's Nelson, left block. Tried to hand it off to Boston. He was cut off by Carlo. Here's Curtis deep. 5 seconds on the shot clock remain. Austin Orman, he's going to drive with his left. He goes up, and it's absolutely denied. Zach Tanner comes up high and denies it. And a shot clock violation will be called against the Grizzlies. Great defense that time from the visiting Mustangs. And they'll have the ball now as Barclay checks out for the team in maroon. It's J.J. Tomsick now in for Herriman. Here's Blanchard. Finds its way over to Tanner up top. A three-pointer's up and around and out. But the rebound's fought for by Zach Tanner. A couple of Grizzlies, they'll call a jump. It'll head the Grizzlies' way to see if they can try and tie this game up or take the lead. Both teams getting very good looks from the perimeter, but neither team has gotten one to find the bottom of the net. Reiser finds Nelson left block once again. Lots of cuts being made on that side of the hoop. Here's Reiser, try to step back mid-range jumper, but a good defense denies it. Instead, it's Boston Lamborn who cuts it out. Ball finds its way around. Pump fake by Curtis. Curtis is going to drive, put his shoulder in, and a travel will be called. Great defense again by Zach Tanner down low, the senior center, making his presence known down low on the CH logo. So Mustangs doing everything right on the defensive side. And you could say they're doing everything right on the offensive side. They're just not getting the ball to go down the bottom of the net. Here's Mulford still looking to get his first points of the contest. Beautiful spin move with his right. Oh, and it rims in and out. Now here's Reiser. Pressured by Mulford in his back. He's going to take it anyways. Now dishes it back out. Here's Curtis up top. Hand off to Ormond. Here's Reiser again. Hezzy goes back to his right. Beautiful defense by JJ. Oh, Isaiah with a deep two pull-up. Sinks it. And that's exactly what you want to see as a Grizzlies fan. That's his bag, if you would say. Loves going to that mid-range jumper. Here comes Mulford on the other side. We've hit the under 4 mark here in the first. Zach Tanner for 3. Hits back iron, no good. Another look, just doesn't find bottom of the net. Now here's Reiser. He's going to move quickly in transition. Weaves his way through the entire Mustangs defense and goes up for what you could say warm-up layup on the right side. Copper Hills takes their first lead. Now it's 6-4. Can the Mustangs increase their shooting percentage, get back to what they do best? Ball's just finding a way around to all the guards. Here's Tomsick left block. Back outside to Stilson. Now finds his way to Tanner down low. He's double teamed. Stilson's going to pump fake from the perimeter. Now back out to Tanner. He's left wing. 5 on the shot clock. Stilson, he's heavily pressured baseline. He's got to drive. He somehow weaves his way around, but he steps out of bounds while in the process. And it's Copper Hills ball. So Jacob Curtis will check in for Daxton Nelson. Sophomore forward, wears number 31, averages 11 points per game. Here's Isaiah bringing things up. A congested offense now tries to find its way to spread out. Here's Curtis up top for 3. Yes! Wesley Curtis knocks down a Hardy team three-pointer. Now here comes Mulford to try and answer with a running 2. Got it. Rattles it in. And that stops the offensive woes for Herriman. Here comes Isaiah. Tempo has definitely picked up. Beautiful spin move down low. It's picked off. Here's Stilson in transition. Finds its way to Mulford. He goes up with his right and finishes with his right. And it's a small 4-0 run for Mulford and the Mustangs. Lead now cut down to 1 here for the home team. Lamborn looked to get a screen. Here's Orman left side. Finds Wesley on baseline. Tried to hand it off to Isaiah. Instead, it's Boston from downtown. No good. Rebound finds its way out to Barclay. Just over a minute 30 now left here in the first. Here's Mulford. He's on a 4-0 run right now, just alone. But here's Barclay for three. No good. Rebound finds its way out to Wesley. Once again, Grizzlies are going to push in transition. It's Isaiah by himself, a spin move with a beautiful pass out to Curtis. Pump fake three, now he takes it and hits. Wesley Curtis is on fire from outside. And the lead back up to 4. Ball is tipped around. It's fought for, and it'll be a jump. It'll stay here with the Mustangs. Wesley Curtis now with 2 threes here in the first quarter as Austin Orman checks out and Asante Gondway comes in. Wesley has taken the second most threes on the team, and he's shooting at a 39% clip from the three-point land. Now here comes Mulford trying to give a response. Thought about taking a three, now he picks up his dribble. He hands it off. Here's Tomsic. He was pressured heavily right side. Here's Carlo driving with his left. It's picked off. Isaiah Reiser's got it. It's a speed battle in transition. Reiser goes up and is absolutely denied by Stockton Blanchard. But it'll stay here with Copper Hills. 43 seconds now remain here in the first quarter. Mustangs already with 3 blocks here in the first. Reiser for three, yes! A swish for Isaiah Reiser and another hearty team three-pointer for the home squad. It's a 15-8 lead now for the Grizzlies. About a 1-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Can Carlo Mulford respond? And they're going to want the last shot here in the first. Now they're going to run their offense with 10. Ball finds its way around the horn. And a deep 2 is up. No good, but the ball somehow finds its way on a second chance over to Barclay. And that will end it here for the first quarter. Copper Hills with a 5-point lead as we head into the second quarter. Let's see if the Grizzlies can hold on to the lead on the other side of this timeout.
In 1971, the world's first Jiffy Lube opened in Utah. For over 50 years, we've been committed to servicing our Utah communities. Jiffy Lube, nationally known, locally owned.
Attention basketball fans. As the action heats up on the court, keep your energy high with a delicious meal from Chick-fil-A at Jordan Landing. Whether you're craving a classic chicken sandwich, crispy waffle fries, or a refreshing lemonade, we've got you covered. Chick-fil-A Jordan Landing is proud to be an official sponsor of this exciting matchup. Eat more chicken and let's cheer Copper Hills to victory. Well, as we begin the second quarter, it is the Copper Hills with a 5-point lead on the number 1 team in the region, the Herriman Mustangs, 15-10. And it'll be Copper Hills that starts with the basketball on their own side as they inbound it from the far side. The Grizzlies are led by first-year head coach Brian Alfrey. He's been coaching at Copper Hills for the last 13 years. But also coached at West Jordan for 12 years where he won a state championship twice. And you can see that DNA bled right here in his Grizzlies squad. Reiser's going to call off the help on his own side of the court. It's a one-on-one, a step-back three. Why not? Isaiah Reiser in his bag in the first half. And the lead back up to 8 now for Copper Hills. Tomsic finds a cross-court pass over to Stockton Blanchard, who brings it down and drills a deep 2. Back to a 2-possession game. Blanchard, he's going to guard Reiser. Lots of movement off ball. Here's Wesley Curtis. Finds Gondway down low. Gondway then tries to kick it out. Here's Jacob. Back out to Asanwe. 10 on the shot clock now. Reiser one-on-one. Hezzy out to Wesley, pump fake. Now 3 on the shot clock. Reiser He's got to heave off a last-second shot, and that'll be another shot clock violation. So 2 already here in the first half. And head coach Alfrey is going to put in some subs to try and get his offense back on track as Austin Ormond and Daxton Nelson check in for Boston Lamborn and Wesley Curtis. The Mustangs have a two-man show on their own side of the court. We already know about Carlo Mulford, but Cale Barclay averaging over 17 points per game, top 10 in 6A in points per game and rebounds per game. And here he is down low baseline, kicks it out. It's a 3 by Worthington, and it's up and in. And just like that, it's a one-possession game. Nelson's going to bring it up. Excuse me, it's Curtis. Here's Reiser. Picks up his dribble, finds Asante. Gondway finds Jacob Curtis again. Here he is left side, picks up his dribble. Hand off Gondway. Gondway's going to drive to the basket. Tough floater, rattles off front iron. Mulford's going to push. Pump fakes now, step back 3. Got it! Carlo Mulford with a beautiful back step from the perimeter, and he ties things up at 18. We'll be right back after this short message. Welcome back out to Copper Hills High School, where the Grizzlies have seen their 8-point lead vanish on an 8-point run by the Mustangs. Head coach Doug Meacham in his second season, but 24th year as a head coach in Utah, boasting a 338-222 record. He won the 4A state championship just a few years ago with Snow Canyon, his last school. Also played ball at the University of Utah back in its heyday in the late 90s under the late head coach Rick Majerus. So can Copper Hills come up with a response? Here's Lamborn. Thought about a 3, now he'll pass it off. Here's Ormond. Almost dribbles it off his foot. Shot clock under 10. Finds a wide open Boston for 3, right wing. And it's in and out. Here comes Mulford to push. Can they retake the lead that they had for a small moment in the first? Carlo's going to bring things back out, slow things down, set up an offensive play. Here's Barclay, right side, he's pressured, double teamed. Worthington thought about a 3, passes it around, tried to get it down low to Tanner, but it's stolen. So a good defensive response by the Grizzlies. Here's Reiser, a one-on-one with Mulford. Now he switches onto Stilson, but he's pressured. Here's Gondway, thought about a 3, 20 on the shot clock. It's tipped by Mulford, but he'll stay here with the team in white. So Wesley Curtis and Daxton Nelson look to check back in for Jacob Curtis and Asante Gondway. "17 seconds remain here on the shot clock. Here's Reiser. Lots of off-ball movement once again. He's pressured by Blanchard. Here's Nelson, left block. Now he brings it back up. Finds Wesley. It's a late 3, and it's in. Wesley Curtis cannot miss from outside. And that is another Hardy team three-pointer here for Copper Hills. Wesley Curtis helping his team stay in front. He's got 9 points early. Zach Tanner, left side, drives baseline, goes up hard with his left and gets the conversion. And that'll cut things back down to a 1-point game. Here's Reiser, left block Nelson. Now he'll bring it back up top. Hand off to Isaiah. Isaiah then gets a soft screen. Thought about a pass, he'll pump fake, and he'll take it for an easy layup left side. So Copper Hills with a nice response here out of the timeout. And Stilson will bring it up for Herriman. Stilson driving right, Wanted to get it down low to Stockton. Instead, he'll kick it out to Barclay. Barclay hands off Carlo. Mulford swipes off Lamborn. Now he's going to drive baseline. Outlet pass. Finds his way over to Stilson for three. Yes! Dre Stilson gets it from downtown, and that ties things up here at 23 apiece. Here's Wesley Curtis. He's already got 3 3-pointers himself here in the first half. Hands it off to Reiser. Oh, a cross. 3 over to his left side. He cannot be denied from all 3 levels. Here comes Mulford, trying to respond again. Barclay now for 3 from left wing. Too strong. But Wesley Curtis steps out of bounds. It'll stay here with Herriman. So timeout will be called by the Mustangs. We'll take it with them. It's Copper Hills 26, Herriman 23 with 2:16 left here in the first half. Welcome back out to West Jordan, Utah, here at Copper Hills High School, where the Grizzlies currently lead the number 1 team in the region, Herriman Mustangs, by 3 points at 26-23. Mustangs with the ball after Wesley Curtis steps out of bounds, trying to get the rebound. So they have a chance here to cut it to 1 or tie. Mulford inbounds. Now he gets himself left side, and he's fouled by Wesley Curtis. Not a lot of foul calls here in this game so far. It's been tough and competitive, and you could say it's also been physical, but very clean. So Mulford inbounds again, and he has himself up by the logo. Zach Tanner for 3, right side. Too strong off backboard, and Daxton Nelson with the board. Here's Reiser on a little bit of a heater right now. Let's see if it can continue. He's pressured high by Tomsic. Now he's double teamed in a soft pressure. Here's Lamborn. Driving left, hand off to Curtis. Curtis back over to Boston. Shot clock under 10 again. Orman's got it. Now tries to give a high outlet pass to Lamborn. Lamborn tried to get it up, but it hit the bottom of the backboard. They reset the shot clock, but it was inadvertent because it's another shot clock violation. So the bank 3 does not count. It was indeed not open. And Herriman with another great defensive possession, and now with the ball. So here come the Mustangs. They've made a valiant effort to try and take the lead, which they did for just a few moments here in the second. Beautiful pass down low, finds its way over to Cale Barclay for 2. And the lead down to 1. Here's Reiser, just making some absolutely beautiful moves, and then pass out to Austin Orman for another Hardy's team 3-pointer. And now it's a 4-point lead with under a minute to go here in the first half. Here's Barclay. Finds its way out to Tomsic. He's going to drive baseline. Somehow finds its way over to Blanchard. Blanchard's going to drive. Gets it down low to Tanner. And he hits a tough fader, but can't get it to go over 2 defenders. Now about a 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Reiser looked to go fast. Now he holds it back a little bit. Try to get it down low to Austin, but it's picked off. So now the Mustangs will get the last say here in the first half. Orman will switch on to Mulford. He'll pressure high. He was looking to foul early. Now he does. And Carlo was adding a bit of theatrics to it, but Orman was going with clear intention. And Coach Meacham is arguing that it should be intentional. He's almost near the logo at one point, trying to talk to the refs. But the Mustangs will keep the ball with 17.2 now left here in the second quarter. And a lot of mass subs here for defensive purposes for the Grizzlies, as Austin Jacobson, Asante Ganwe, and Jacob Curtis check in for Orman, Nelson, and Reiser. So outlet pass finds its way over to Barclay back on their side. They're going to go slow. Now they're going to set their offense. 10 seconds. Barclay's driving right. And student section had him shoot early. There's still a few seconds. Here's Lamborn deep from half court. And it's short. And that will do it here for the first half. It's Copper Hills 29, Herriman 25, and a really good Region 2 game. We'll be right back with a halftime report after a few short messages.
Hey, babe. You sure you don't want to hire a professional?
Well, hello, Mr. Pug.
Oh, he doesn't like strangers.
Careful, wire still hot.
Don't send that email.
It's gonna be hot.
Watch out for that door.
Should've listened.
Should have listened.
Should have listened.
Should have listened.
And welcome back here to Copper Hills High School as we get ready for second half action between the Mustangs and the Grizzlies. Mustangs looking to stay undefeated here in region play, coming off of a very good win versus the preseason region favorite Corner Canyon, where Carlo Mulford went off for 36 points and Cale Barclay added just a measly 20. They dominated in the first quarter and set that tone the rest of the game, which has really been the key for a lot of their wins this season. But it's Copper Hills that really laid the first blow, and the Mustangs have had to try to respond each time. But they get the first chance here and the first crack at it in the second half. And let's see if they can make the Grizzlies pay. Here's Tanner left side trying to find Cale down low. It's picked up by Nelson. Here comes Copper Hills. It's Austin Ormond up top. He's going to let the offense set up. Picks up his dribble, finds Nelson right block. Handoff to Reiser, who had a magnificent first half. Oh, beautiful Hezzy now moves to his right and drills it. Isaiah Reiser doing everything he can to get this Grizzlies team a win. And he almost picks it off right there, but it's out of bounds as he heads in to the fifth row of the bleachers on the far side. So it's back up to a two-possession game at 31-25. Dre Stilson looking to inbound far sideline. Trying to get it to Mulford, now he does. Back over to Stilson. He's going to find Zach Tanner up top. Mulford's got it at the top of the key. Now he's going to drive left, put it up with his right, and get it to go down. Great move and response by Carlo Mulford. Here's Reiser the other way. It's a switch off the screen. Now guarded by Stockton Blanchard. And he's going to pull up from three. It's a high shot. No good. Boston Lamborn with the rebound out to Curtis for three. That's no good. Ormond's got it. Lamborn down to Wesley again. Now Isaiah, wide open from the left wing. Splash! Isaiah Reiser hits another Hardy team three-pointer. Your West Jordan Realtor. Lead up to 7. Here's Stockton going right. Back over to Mulford, left side, down low. Here's Barclay, spin move to his left. Tried to split the double team. It's blocked. He puts it up and in, and the foul. Home team calling for a travel or a jump, and they're going to call it a foul and allow Barclay to get 3 points the old-fashioned way. And he does. Back to a 4-point game where we started here in this half. Here's Isaiah. Out to Wesley. Wesley's trapped in the corner. Bounce pass over to Reiser. Almost taken away by Blanchard. Reiser one-on-one. Oh, beautiful step back. And it hits front iron and off. I mean, his feet just stick like glue when he pivots. Here's Mulford for three in transition. He's answering the bell. And now it's a 1-point game. And both of these stars are doing what they do best, and that's score points. Reiser finds Nelson right side. Daxton heavily guarded by Zach Tanner. Now hands it off to Lamborn. Lamborn's got it. Now picks it off over to Isaiah. Isaiah moving his way around. Shot clock at 6. He's got to do something. He does a spin move. Finds his way over to Ormond for 3. It's blocked by Barclay. And it's Dre Stilson to pick up the rebound. Mustangs can take the lead right here. Here's Mulford, right side. Meacham's going to call out the play. A screen by Tanner. Mulford's now got it left wing. He's going to drive baseline. Outlet pass to Barclay. He spins into a double team. Doesn't matter. He splits it, but he misses. Now here comes Reiser the other way. Isaiah going to go quickly. He's going to go up with his right, and he is swatted. Another block by this Mustangs defense. This time, Stockton Blanchard. And some subs will check in for Herriman. It'll be David Tanner. And it also looks to be J.J. Tomczyk checking in. This will be Tanner's first time in the game tonight. Tanner's going to guard Nelson. Now here's Reiser. He's double teamed. Nelson's open in the corner. He pump fakes, and he'll shoot a 3. No good off front. Here come the Mustangs again, a chance to take the lead. Mulford driving left, picks up his dribble. Zach Tanner's got it outside. Now he's going to spin move down low, and he's blocked by Curtis, but it'll stay here with Herriman. Both teams playing good defense down low, but they're also heating up from outside. As Daxton Nelson goes to the bench and Jacob Curtis checks in. Herriman student section in the neon, letting their voices ring clear as Zach Tanner can't get the three-pointer to go. Here's Isaiah Reiser. Reiser denies the screen. Finds Ormond cross court. It's Lamborn in the wing, and he rattles it in. Boston Lamborn answering the call when Copper Hills needs him most. Back up to a 2-possession game. Just under the halfway point here in the third. Here's Mulford. He'll take the screen. He'll take a step-back 3. No good. Tanner fights for the rebound and finds his way back out to Carlo. Beautiful spin move. Out for 3. J.J. Tomczyk hits. And it's a back-and-forth affair here in the third. Here come the Grizzlies to try a punch again. Reiser, right side, denies the screen once again. Outlet pass, Curtis, pump fake. Now he's going to drive. Ball's picked off, and they're going to call a foul. Looks to be a reach-in, and it's going to be against J.J. Tomczyk. So Copper Hills will inbound baseline. Here's Reiser, right wing. He's double teamed off the screen, but he breaks it. Now it's a one-on-one with JJ. Tanner also comes in as they're playing a zone. Here's Lamborn trying to cut through the zone, now back out to Reiser, 20 on the shot clock. He's going to try and weave it himself. Finds it over to Austin Ormond. Ormond's going to drive baseline left side. Oh, and he pump fakes 2 defenders, but he can't finish the easy putback. That was a beautiful move, but they get a second chance here for the Grizzlies. Here's Curtis. Jacob, he's picked off. Tanner's got it, and a foul is going to go against Jacob. And it'll go to the Mustangs as they currently trail by 1. That'll be Curtis's first of the evening. 2:40 now left to go here in the third. Here's Mulford. It's been a team effort here in the third for the Mustangs. Everyone's been able to get going from different parts of the court. They've got someone on there that can score at all 3 levels, and they find him at the top of the key. 4-3, no good. Rebound, second chance try. Mulford's going to go again. This time he's going to go inside. Now out to Tanner. Tanner pump fakes a 3. He drives baseline. He's met by 2 defenders. Up to Barclay for 2 in the lead. And the Mustangs are on top, thanks to Cale Barclay, the senior forward, who's making his living down low in the paint. 2 minutes now left here to go in the third. Here's Reiser. Reiser's going to drive left. Deep 2. It's tough. It's off front iron and no good. Grizzlies have gone cold on offense. Here's Mulford to try and extend the lead. And the three-pointer in the corner's up and in. Nobody can miss, including Cole Worthington. who just hit the last. Head coach Brian Alfrey calling out the call. He's not taking a timeout right now, as this team now currently trails by 4. It's been a 10-point swing here in the third. Here's Wesley Curtis trying to move around a screen, and they're going to call a foul against Tanner. So they'll inbound far sideline. Both teams started off hot, but it's the Grizzlies now who have taken the first crack at cooling down, which is not what you want to see if you're a Copper Hills fan. J.J. Tomsick will check out. Stockton Blanchard back in. So Worthington guarding Ormond up top. Some tight defense. Here's Wesley Curtis. He'll pump fake a 3 left side. Now he's met by 2 members of the defense in this zone. Here's Reiser now. He'll kick it out. Asante Gondwe wide open for 3. Can't rattle it in. Rebound out to Worthington. Here comes Mulford in transition. He's driving right side. He goes up and he puts it in. Carlo Mulford now letting this home team hear it, all with his offense. And a foul called once again on David Tanner. So Grizzlies will inbound off their own baseline. That's 3 team fouls now here on the Mustangs. Gondway's got it. He'll hand off to Ormond. They were looking to get it to Reiser, but Mulford was playing good defense on the perimeter. Ormond's going to hand off to Gondway. Gondway dribbles. Wesley Curtis was going to do a running 3, but great defense by Tanner stops it. Here's Boston Lamborn. He's dropped. Ormond's got it. Lamborn's back, wide open for 3. He can't hit. Gondway gives them another try. And Ormond will bring it back up top. Shot clock turned off. They're going to want the last shot here of the third. Here's Gondway. Beautiful dribble moves and a tough floater's up and in. And that stops the bleeding for Copper Hills. Here's Barkley for 3. No good at the buzzer. And that'll do it here for the third quarter. It's Herriman 43, Copper Hills 39. And we'll be right back for an exciting finish in the fourth after these few messages. Welcome into the fourth quarter as Copper Hills saw their lead fade away and Herriman regain control of this contest with a 43-39 lead. Herriman picked to finish second in Region 2. They now lead it at number 1. Meanwhile, Copper Hills picked to finish 5th, which is where they currently find themselves. Here's Gondway. Hand off to Wesley Curtis. He picks up a dribble at the free throw line. Now hands it back out to Daxton Nelson. Nelson will get the screen from Curtis. Now here's Gondway right side. Hands off to Reiser. Isaiah's got it. 10 on the shot clock. It's a 1-on-1. He'll take a putback 3. No good. And the ball will find its way out of bounds and over to the Mustangs for possession. So they have a chance to increase their lead from 4 to more. Carlo Mulford bringing the ball up. He did everything he could in that third to give his team the win, but it's stolen by Gondway. Finds its way over to Reiser, but it slips through his hands in transition. And a foul will be called down low against Tanner, so it'll stay here with the Grizzlies. They find themselves a break, even with the turnover. So they'll inbound off their own baseline, less than a minute here into this fourth quarter. Here's Nelson up top, over to Reiser. Reiser's got it. He's going to dribble right side. Finds his way over to Wesley Curtis. Curtis is going to dribble from the wing inside. He tries to go up with a spin move. He's fouled hard, and he'll head to the free throw line for 2. Foul will be called against David Tanner. That'll be his third. So Curtis now at the line for 2 free throws, something we haven't been able to say a lot tonight. So Curtis can decrease this deficit, and he starts right there with the first make. Conway will check out for the Grizzlies. And Tanner will check out for the Mustangs. Here's Wesley Curtis at the line to try and convert 2 at the line. It's up and in. Wesley Curtis goes dose for dose at the charity stripe. Here come the Mustangs now, only up 2. Ball finds its way over to Stilson, left side, back over to Mulford. Mulford picks up his dribble. Now he's going to go down low to Barclay. Barclay is going to weave out to Stilson. Finds its way over to Worthington. Ball's going to trickle around outside the perimeter. Now here's Mulford with it. Over to Worthington. Shot clock under 10. They're trying to get it down low to Barclay. They do. He's double teamed. Trying to get back out to Worthington. It's picked off. Here's Boston Lamborn in transition. He picks up his dribble and he's going to travel. Couldn't think of what he was going to do, and that's going to cost his team some points. J.J. Tomsick will check in for Worthington. Mustangs still up 2, 6:26 now left here in the game. Can the Mustangs increase their lead? Barclay down low. Ball finds its way outside to Stilson. He pump fakes a 3. He's in deep 2 territory, and now he's heavily pressured. Ball finds its way back out to Carlos. Spin move against Boston Lamborn. 15 on the shot clock. He's going to dribble. He's going to go one-on-one, and he's going to take it up and easy with his right and in. Carlo Mulford increases the lead up to 4. Here's Reiser on the other end. He's going to drive. He goes right side. He's triple teamed. Orman pump fakes the 3 on the wing. Instead, it's Lamborn that's going to take it, and he can't hit. Rebound finds its way over to Barclay. And Mulford will set up the offense in the half court. Here's Stilson, left side. Finds his way over to Mulford. Oh, Mulford's dishing and diming, and he's hitting off the bank. Carlo Mulford is absolutely showing off here in West Jordan. 5 minutes now left here in the game. Here's Reiser driving right. His team now down 6. A mini 4-0 run here for Herriman. Here's Orman right side. 15 on the shot clock. He's guarded heavily right now by Stilson. Picks up his dribble. Tries to get it out to Nelson. Here's Reiser. Reiser's going to drive. He's going to hit a deep 2, and it falls off the rim. So Mustangs now controlling the tempo and the score. 47-41 lead, 4:30 now left to go. Here's Tomsick right side. Mulford thought about a 3. Instead, he'll spin move down low. He throws it up, and now he's fouled. And he'll head to the free throw line for 2. The junior guard averages almost 20 points per game. He's top 3 in 6A in points per game, and he's the team leader in assists per game and steals per game. There's not a whole lot that the young man in 13 can't do. As a Buco's Premium Tool Supply timeout will be called, and we'll take it with him. We'll be right back after a short message.
Hey, babe. You sure you don't want to hire a professional?
Well, hello, Mr. Pug.
Oh, he doesn't like strangers.
Careful, wire's still hot.
Don't send that email.
It's gonna be hot.
Watch out for that door.
Should've listened.
Should have listened.
Should have listened.
Should have listened.
Welcome back into Copper Hills High School, where Carlo Mulford heads to the line for the Herriman Mustangs to try and increase the lead from their current lead at 6. Both of these teams played a lot of really good teams in non-region play as Mulford hits the first. They both also played in the same tournaments in non-region play. Both played in the Skyridge tournament as well as the KSA pre-holiday tournament out in Kissimmee, Florida. Mulford hits the first but can't hit the second. So both these teams have played some really tough competition. It was actually Copper Hills that played the toughest bracket out in Florida, and the Mustangs that played the weakest, but they did win it. And it's Talon Harrison that's now checked in for the Grizzlies. He's got it, and he'll take a three. And it's too strong. Rebound's fought for. And it'll be tipped out of bounds off the hands of number 2, Reiser. So Copper Hill's going to bring a little bit of a soft full court press. And now they'll back off. And they'll hand it off to Stilson up on the logo. Stilson's guarded by Reiser, and he's guarded heavily. Now here's Mulford. He's pulling some nice moves as well, and a mid-range jumper. No good. Wesley Curtis with the rebound. Grizzlies got to move. Here comes Isaiah. Gets the screen from Wesley. Now we'll hand it off to Curtis. Curtis is going to drive. He's met and fouled. They're going to call it on the ground and not on the shot. So the Grizzlies will retain possession, but not go to the free throw line. 3:27 now left in our ball game. A 7-point game. Out to Curtis for 3 in the corner. Yes! Wesley Curtis has not been heard from outside in a while, and he answers the call. Lead down to 4. Curtis now with 4 threes in the game. And a foul will be called. There'll be a blocking foul against Reiser down low. So the inbound will be off baseline for Herriman. So Tanner will check out. Blanchard looking to get it in. Here's Barclay down low, a one-on-one, and he wins. He's fouled, so the shot doesn't go, but he'll head to the free throw line for 2. Cale Barclay's having himself a stellar season, averaging over 17 points per game. He's top 10 in 6A in points per game and rebounds per game. And he's just a force to be reckoned with down low as he hits the first. As I mentioned in pregame, Herriman is 3-0 in region play with wins over Corner Canyon, Bingham, and Mountain Ridge. And if they come out of here, it'll be 4 straight with a win over Copper Hills. But both free throw opportunities now in the 4th for Herriman. They both go 1 for 2. Gondway's back in as Curtis hits another 3, but it doesn't go. But he gets his own rebound from outside the perimeter. Shot clock resets. He's going to drive baseline. Bodies hit the floor. No fouls called at all. And they're going to say the ball rolled off of Wesley Curtis, and it's going to be Herriman's ball. That's quite unbelievable that nothing was called. I'd have to believe that play, you either have to call the charge or the block. There really is no in between. 2:30 now left here in the game. A 5-point lead for Herriman. They find Barclay down low. It's a one-on-one with Curtis. It's a bounce pass baseline. Finds its way over to Tomsick for 3. Rebounds fought for and won by Stilson. Another opportunity here for Herriman. Stilson's got it up near the logo, but he's guarded by Reiser. Now here's Mulford. He'll get the screen up top from Drew. Now they're going to slow things down. 15 on the shot clock. Now there's 5 on the shot clock. Here's Mulford, a one-on-one. A tough fadeaway jumper finds its way down. Carlo Mulford doing everything he can to score at all 3 levels. And it's 51-44. Here's Reiser the other way. He's fouled, and he'll head to the free throw line for 2. Now under 1:30 to go here in the game. Back up to a 7-point differential. Here's Reiser at the free throw line. First one is up and in. junior guard is stellar. You can just see him and Carlo Mulford both have very similar games. Great footwork. They're able to score at all three levels, and they can will their teams to victory if they so choose. Reiser's able to convert on both. It's back to a 5-point game. Now Copper Hills being a little more heavy with that full court press. Mulford barely crosses the timeline as Barclay's found underneath the basket. He goes up hard. No fouls called. Now here come the Grizzlies and allow Jim. An alley-oop up to Curtis. Falls through the hands, and it's back over to Herriman. That would have been a game-changing play as Curtis checks out, and a timeout will be called by Herriman. We'll take it with him. It's 51-46, Mustangs lead with 1:09 left to go here in the fourth.
Make sure you stick this down.
I got it.
Hey, babe. Don't forget your sunscreen.
Check it out.
You're gonna pass out.
Ready, Dad?
Yeah.
Aren't you allergic to shrimp? Careful, wire's still hot.
Should have listened.
Should have listened. I should have listened. I should have listened. Oh.
In 1971, the world's first Jiffy Lube opened in Utah. For over 50 years, we've been committed to servicing our Utah communities. Jiffy Lube, nationally known, locally owned.
Welcome back out to Copper Hills High School, where the Grizzlies currently trail the Herriman Mustangs by 5 with 1:09 left to go here in the fourth. It's Herriman with the ball, but they're going to be pressured heavily by this Grizzlies defense. Isaiah Reiser tried to find a long alley-oop over to Wesley Curtis, but it couldn't be done. It slipped through number 32's hands. So now Herriman has it. But the Grizzlies only have 3 team fouls, so they'll have a few fouls to give here if they want to do it. Barclay finds his way over to Blanchard. Now back out to Kale. Cross-court pass finds his way over to Dre. Stilson's got it. Now he's going to hand it off to Mulford, and Mulford's just going to want to drain the clock. But he's pressured heavily. Now he's going to drive baseline. Ball's going to find its way around the horn. Now 20 on the shot clock. Great offense right now by the Mustangs. And they're just going to keep moving the ball around. Nothing's happening. We're down to 40 now, and Mulford's just going to weave his way through the defense, but he travels with the basketball. Meacham saying that's a Euro. And the refs say they made the call, so it's going to stand. Those were some long strides, but it's not going to count. And so with 39 seconds on the clock, the Grizzlies will need to find something right here to have a chance to win this game. Curtis back in the game. Now here's Reiser. Reiser's going to drive. He's going to kick it out. Here's Lamborn. Baseline pass over to Orman. Orman tried to get it over to Nelson in the corner. It's tipped out of bounds. It'll stay here, though, with Copper Hills. 33 exactly remain here on the clock. Isaiah will inbound. He finds Curtis. Left wing. No good. Nelson gets the rebound. He had a cutting Curtis, but instead he'll keep it. Finds his way out to Reiser. Reiser's got to get something quick. Reiser's going to weave his way through the defense. Somehow splits it. Layup too strong. Barclay gets the rebound. It finds its way over to Mulford in transition. Mulford to finish. He does. And that should do it with just 10 seconds remaining. Here comes Orman the other way. Out to Nelson for 3. It's in, and a timeout will be called. So it's a 4-point game at 3.7. Another Buco's Premium Tool Supply timeout will be called as Copper Hills trying to find some form of miraculous comeback here to try and stay in it. Buco's Premium Tool Sales in West Jordan for all your tool needs. That's who's sponsoring this timeout and all your timeouts for Copper Hills basketball games. So if Copper Hills falls tonight, their record will fall to 10-7, 1-3 in region play. And they will have lost 3 of their last 4. Meanwhile, for the Mustangs, If they win this one, they move to 16-1. And they will have won 12 straight games. And a lot of them by some very large margins. Really, you could look at during this win streak, they have a few two-possession games, and the only two one-possession games that they won was Juan Diego at 62-61. And actually, you know what? That's it. Everything else has been by at least two possessions. I misread. I thought their win versus Hayden, the team from Alabama, was 63-62, but it was actually 63-32. So that tells you how dominant this Mustangs team has been all year. It's going to be a full court pass over to Barclay, and Barclay's just going to dribble out the clock. And that will do it for tonight's game as the Mustangs improve and stay undefeated in region play at 4-0, 16-1 overall, as they look to make their case as state champion hopefuls. Copper Hills, meanwhile, falling to 10-7, 1-3 in region play. Their last win at home versus Farmington on the 3rd of this month. But since then, it hasn't been their game out here in West Jordan on the court in brown and blue. Well, that'll do it for tonight's game. For KSL Sports Rewind on the Rewind Sports Network, I'm Nate Thatcher. It's Herriman winning 53 over Copper Hills 49. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night.